soon people could use the digital rupee to make offline payments. Now, India's central bank on Thursday announced offline functionality for the digital currency. This means that people will be able to use the central bank-backed digital rupee even without using the internet. This functionality will be useful in hilly and rural areas of India where internet connectivity remains patchy. Moreover, the digital rupee will soon have programmability features too. This means that users will be allowed to define how, when and where the digital currency can be used. Now, the RBI started its e-rupee pilot in December 2022. The digital rupee, still in pilot mode, enables person-to-person and person-to-merchant transactions. However, transactions averaged only 25,000 per day by the end of October 2023. Now, the digital rupee, it got a big boost in December last year when some large banks released employee benefits via CBDC wallets. A Reuters report said that this helped India's central bank to meet its target of 1 million daily transactions for the year 2023. And as we mentioned, people could soon use the digital rupee to make offline payments as well, and this will be functional even without the internet. For more on this, we are now being joined by Sharat Chandra, a noted crypto evangelist and the co-founder of India Blockchain Forum. He's live with us from Bengaluru. Well, I wanted to start off, Mr. Chandra, with this. How will programmability and offline functions help CBDCs in India?
Sure. Thanks for having me. So if you look at the target of digital payments, which the government has set for itself, it's like 1 billion transactions per day. And given the fact that we have 40% of payments which happen in India are digital, and look at the internet penetration, what we have today, it's less than 50%, close to 48.7% as stated by Statista. Now, if we were to reach 1 billion transaction payments per day target, then we need to have these features like offline payments, because a significant portion of the population is still not having access to internet. Now, programmability also brings another dimension to payments where you can define the use cases where it can be used. And for example, let's say education of girl child, or let's say doling out medical benefits. Now, RBI says that there will be geographical limitations stating that these payments can be defined for certain region. Let's say there's a disaster in some state, then certain subsidies can be channelized through these programmable central bank digital currency payments. So it's a significant step, and this will also lead to higher adoption of digital payments in the country.
Mr. Chandra, I also wanted to get your thoughts on this. What are some of the other measures that the RBI has taken to help CBDCs in the past? If we just take a look back.
So if you look at there are multiple initiatives, both by RBI as well as the banks, which are part of the CBDC pilot, where in some states, let me give an example of Kerala, where the transit payments, like metro payments, can be made using CBDC. In Bihar, the commercial tax payments, especially in the capital city of Patna, can be done through CBDC, and Yes Bank is allowing that. Now, banks are also incentivizing users in terms of giving cashbacks. If you're using digital rupee payments, then you'll be getting some amount of cashback, so that people start taking digital CBDC payments more seriously and move away from UPI to some extent, because MDR is zero on UPI, right? And it can't stay zero forever, right? You need to incentivize the payment ecosystem players as well. And that's where I think CBDC can become the alternate or one of the backup mechanisms for digital payments, where the CBDC payments can still remain free, but UPI for higher value payments can be made, can be charged.
Mr. Chandra, tell us also how the CBDC trials have worked out globally. Now, if we just take a larger picture in point of view.
Right. So when it comes to CBDC experiments and trials, I would say China has been leading from the front. They already have clocked billions worth of transactions. But if I look at the APAC as a region, right, so this is where countries like say Singapore, where Monetary Authority of Singapore started programmable payments trials. They rolled out a paper called Purpose Bound Money, something like a programmable payments white paper, where they're looking at what are the use cases where programmable payments can be done. Similarly, in Hong Kong, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority is already exploring 6 to 8 use cases where offline payments, programmable payments, settlement of capital market instruments using CBDC is being explored.
All right, Mr. Chandra, thank you so much for joining us on World Business Watch. It was a pleasure having you here and sharing all your insights in this. Of course, this is the digital rupee and it's going to go it'll work even without the internet, and was just waiting for it to roll out now. Thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you.